Hi, everybody. It's Jen with Cruise Planners answering the big question of the day. How do you get the discounted prices on the cruises? Okay, well, so picture it this way. I do groups, right? So when a sailing comes out 2 years, 2 years before it actually sails, the inventory opens on a cruise ship. We go out that day and hold space on that ship. When we hold the space, we're actually blocking a certain cabin category at a certain price. And it's usually the best price that you can get because it's just opened, right? So then the time ticks by and a year goes by and, Royal Caribbean or Princess or whoever is selling their regular inventory to the people that are going online or going through a travel agency or whatever. And the time keeps ticking up to sailing. So what's happening to their pricing is cruises all work the same way. The more people that book on that cruise, the more the cruise line goes, oh, our inventory is going down, so we're going to make our price a little bit higher. And the closer we get to the sailing day, the more that trajectory of the price goes up. So the magic is we have that holding static group space rate. So whatever rate we have on that private discounted rate is holding, no matter what's happening with the cruise line's pricing. So, but they don't guarantee that we get to keep those cabins forever. They can recall those cabins if they're booking a lot of inventory. So the magic is to make sure when I put out a post that says last chance, final weeks, don't miss this. That's what I'm doing is it's in those final weeks before they recall those cabins that I have that discounted pricing. And I only have what I have. So if I have 3 balconies and 5 interiors or whatever, you won't really get a lot of choices. Like a lot of people say, well, we want connecting cabins. Not going to happen. This is private group space. So it is what it is. If it's an ocean view category 2D, which is midship, perfect location on the ship, then that's what it is. If you're trying to get a group of people in on that pricing and I only have one, I've got to give either regular pricing, which is online today's rate, or I've got to move all of you to a different category that I have 3 cabins in. So just know I will always, I have literally thousands and thousands of dates that I have private discounted space. And I don't ever know which ones it is, and I don't know how long I'll have them, but it is always, always worth checking. Do you hear me, my self-bookers? It is always worth checking before you deposit yourself online. Just send me the ship and sail date. You have to be registered with us. We don't just do random checks for strangers. So you go on jenwithcruiseplanners.com, upper right-hand corner, you can sign up with us. And as long as you're a registered client, we are happy to check those sailings for you and give you our rates. So it's always worth checking. Most of the time, I'm at about a 30%. If you're in the same year that the sailing is going, I'm at least 30 to 50% cheaper than what you can find online. But it all just depends on the sailing. That's true for Caribbean, Europe, Alaska. I think we've booked 52 people on Alaska discounted group space this year. So I have a lot. If there's a lot of inventory, we usually have a lot of private discounts. So just ask. It's always worth it to ask. You can always book it yourself. Most of our rates, if we're booking our private discounted rate, it's a refundable rate up until final payment. And you can still get the drink package, any of the things that you'd like to get, and it's all on different lines. So the only thing we don't really do group discounted space on is, or private discounted space on, is Carnival. We're not a big booker of Carnival. No offense to Carnival, but really our number one is Royal Caribbean, followed very, very closely by Princess, Holland America. Those are our biggies. Celebrity, we have a lot of discounted space on those sailings. So just give us a shout, message me at jen.h@cruiseplanners.com. Let me know the sail date and which cabin category you're kind of looking for, and I'll take a look and see what I have behind the curtain. That's my phrase is I look behind the curtain to see if I have a private group discount that I can offer you as one of my clients. So I love doing it. It's my favorite part of the day, is to be able to find one of these diamonds in the rough and say to a honeymooner, here's your sailing at 50-60% off. I love those moments. So it really brings me joy to find you those deals. So make sure you call me and let's find you one. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.